Hey, everybody. Man, is it really picking up that much background sound? Oh my gosh. Hang on. Hang on. How do I have this set up usually? How do I have this set up usually? Ba-bum. Okay, so it looks like gate settings are fine. They're fine. Hey, Thalkos. Hey, Oust. What up, what up, what up, what up? Yeah, I remembered that Morrowind existed. I haven't forgotten. Sorry, just, here we go. Here we go. How's that? How's the volume for everybody?
Three blessings, Sarah.
I have no idea what I was doing. All right. I made the place safe. Okay, so like, are you okay, she is coming. I'm not nearly as worried about the shrine as I am the trip there. You know? Nope, I haven't played Doom Eternal yet. I don't own it.
Hey, wait for me.
Yeah, it took some doing, but I really like how Restream handles that chat from different sources. Hello, Rukia. Speaking of Rukia, did you guys see the trailer for Burn the Witch? It's the new one from the Bleach guy. Looks pretty cool. Hopefully publishers don't fuck him over on this one. You know? You still with me? She's still with me. Uh-oh. Cliff Racer. Oh my god. Today was the first day in 2 weeks that I didn't wind up working overtime. Yay, essential. Yeah. Yeah. But I actually feel like I'm essential, and I don't feel like I'm just being told that I'm essential. Hey, Erdrick, I did have a comparatively short day. I started my day when I'm scheduled to, and I ended my day when I'm scheduled to. It was magical. I worked exactly 8 hours today, with a lunch break to boot. Do I at least have a decent working environment? I actually really love where I work. I work with some fantastic people.
Hey, wait for me.
That was funny. After I started there was one day where I'd mentioned to them, I'm like, you guys are the nicest people I've ever worked with. And they looked at me, they're like, what did they do to you at those call centers? That is not Sheogorath. Also not Sheogorath. Oh, yeah, no. I don't work at a call center anymore. I work for government
Hey, wait for me.
IT, and it's wonderful. Oh. Did you not come? Hey! Come on, lady. Do you mind if I ask you 2 DQ questions? I will do my best to answer them.
Thank you.
I said I would accompany you, Saigan Lazuli, to see if you had made Ald Daedroth safe for the Yahamusa. You have fulfilled my conditions, thank you. The Yahamusa shall be saved. And if you wish, I shall name you Nerevarine of the Ahamusa. I name you Ahamusa Nerevarine, war leader of the Ahamusa and the protector of the people. I also give you the Madstone of the Ahamusa, which shall be a sign to all Dunmer that you are the Nerevarine, and that the Ahamusa shall follow you in all things, even unto death, until the enemy is defeated or until you are dead. Now I can stay only briefly. Soon I must return to Ahamusa camp and make preparations to relocate here. Alright, that's one. What, 3 more of these? Yeah, I worked in a call center for 10 years. 10 years. Abyss! Thanks for the sub, man. Just got to Dragovian Sanctuary on DQ8 for the DS. Did they make it harder because he constantly crits me now and I don't remember that being a thing? I don't know. I didn't do the Dragovian Sanctuary on the DS. I finished the main quest and then pieced out because something else had come out, I think. No, don't be telling Abyss to unsub. 33 months? I think he might be the record holder, actually. I'm pretty sure there's a way to check. I'm not gonna look for it right now, though. What the f... Actually, hang on, because I realized something when that popped. The restream chat covered up some of his message, so I got it. There, we're fixed. Almost fixed. I had to change the layering, but it's fixed now. Should have pestered about Manichemia. Oh, it's definitely on my to-do list. I'm enjoying Phantasy Star Online 2, by the way. I've spent some time playing Phantasy Star Online 2 without streaming it, just because I needed to this week. You know what I almost streamed tonight was some Streets of Rage. But I have also been feeling just the need for some chill, open world exploration. I don't feel pressure while I'm playing Morrowind, which is nice. Part of that might be the bonus that I've played it before. I'm feeling this, like, odd pressure when I play Phantasy Star Online 2. Like, I feel like I should be playing it more efficiently, like I'm not playing it the right way. And I know that that's stupid, you know? I should just play the goddamn game and enjoy it, but I can't, like, get it out of my head. And it's a problem that I've been having with MMOs for a while now. Is I'll start playing them and I realize I'm not playing them to play them. I'm playing them to, like, min-max or, you know, progress quickly or something. And I feel like WoW has really done some permanent damage to me. I do feel like he critted a lot, Erdrick. Actually, I cover the Dragovian Trials in my PS2 Let's Play of Dragon Quest VIII. And I remember he would not stop murdering the hero during that fight. So, that might be it. Second question, what are your thoughts on DQ4? Because I apparently own it, and I say apparently because I found it in my collection, yet don't remember it. I think I played it at some point, but can't bring up memories of it and don't know why. DQ4 is definitely in the top half of the Dragon Quest games. It is fantastic. You can probably make an argument that it's better than 3. 3 is kind of nostalgic for me. But 4 is a wonderful example of what the NES could do and how talented the team was that made it, because the level of storytelling that they deliver for Dragon Quest IV on the NES is fantastic. What is my favorite type of weapon? Just curious. Are we talking are we talking Elder Scrolls? Are we talking fantasy RPGs? Are we talking about video games? Are we talking about movies? Are we talking about real life? Click here. The answer might surprise you. How's the grind going in all these games? There's not really a grind in this. I'm actually not feeling a grind in PSO2 either. Like, PSO2 gives you almost more. It gives you more than you need. It gives you way more stuff than you need to do. Holy crap. The amount of stuff to do in Phantasy Star Online 2 is actually might be part of why I'm having a hard time sitting down and playing the game right now, because I am so tired from work right now. And I come home and, like, I want to play Phantasy Star Online 2, and I'll sit down and I'll open it up and I'll see just a bajillion options of things to do. And I get decision fatigue before making a decision. You know what I played last night? I played Streets of Rage, the first one. He can one-shot Jess and Angelo at level 50. Level 50 might be kind of low, man. What are you, lady? I don't remember a winged Twilight. Huh. Fantasy games and real life. So for fantasy games, I am actually a big fan of Spears. Polearm, Polearms, the Polearm family. That's actually a more recent thing, though, and that is due to my first successful clear of Demon Souls was done using a halberd. And I've kind of gravitated towards polearms in video games since then. As far as in real life, I really prefer, like, martial weapons in real life. Tonfa. Big fan of Tonfa, actually. Yeah, the pre-trial for the story. The mandatory one to get the good ending. Yeah, I still feel like level 50 might be kind of low for that. I'm not sure. I'd have to check my LPs. Because I know I did it on my PS2 LP. Before Spears, I would honestly say Sword and Board. Both Monster Hunter and Skyrim, I got some love for great swords. I think a better question would be, what kind of weapons do I avoid? The answer to that is, like, axes and hammers. I don't find myself using a lot of axes or hammers. That was a surprise, Allet. Where did he come from? Ooh, chakrams. Cesties. Cesties are also cool. Hey, Orbo, what's up, man? How are you today? Am I playing multiplayer? I'm not playing multiplayer. This is my revisit of Morrowind after so many years. But yeah, really the only weapons I tend to avoid in gaming are like axes and hammers. That might be changing though, because I started up a Neverwinter Nights game a couple of weeks ago, and I was having a real hard time finding like a character that clicked with me, and that's important for playing a game like that. You gotta play a character that clicks with you. And it was finally a female orc barbarian with a great axe, and holy crap, I was having a lot of fun with that. So my stance on axes might be changing. Still not a lot for... Well, no, I'll use a hammer in tabletop. I love playing a Dwarven cleric with a hammer. I don't know. The detail on my spear looks different? That doesn't look different to me.
Is there something you need?
Is there something you need?
I need assistance. There's 2 more, right? Okay, Ursulaku and Ahamusa call me Nerevarine. Interior of the Grazelands. That's it. This tells me nothing. There isn't a shrink here. No one can help me. Oh.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Oh, compared to what you remember from Morrowind? I don't know. I'm not playing with any mods or anything. I'm just playing on a source port. But, like, all the textures are going to be straight from the game. Phew, man. Oh, it's already on my fucking... Fuck! Oh, I didn't have to come all the way back here at all. Okay. Now I'm feeling very tired. Maybe we'll split it up this evening. Maybe I'll do like 2 hours of Morrowind and then maybe 2 hours of something else. I got my Sega Genesis Classics collection in the mail. The one that I ordered with the gift card that Alan sent me. I want to be good at Streets of Rage. 2 hours of Skullgirls. Oh, God. No, I can't handle a fighting game right now. I'm specifically staying away from anything multiplayer. I don't need that. I am too emotionally drained to be able to, you know, just play it and enjoy it for fun. Like, it's hard to stress over Morrowind, especially where I am right now in the story. Like, you know, a good chunk of tonight is just going to be travel, which I guess that can be said for any time that you're playing Morrowind, thinking about it. Travel and cliff racers. That and I thought it might cheer Oust up. Us essential workers gotta stick together. Do-do-do, da-do-do, 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 da-da-do, da-do-do. What? 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 Oh, it's a rat. Da-da-do, da-do-do, da-do-do, da-do-do. Essential is a verbal punching bag for entitled shits. Oh, no, that's not... I'm... Like, I understand why I'm essential. I'm helping to keep the government running right now while everybody has to work from home. But yeah, I can see working for a corporation and then just being, like, labeled as essential while they do their best to protect their money. Yeah, I can see that being a pain in the ass. So, yeah, I can make the argument that Walmart is essential. You guys sell groceries and housewares. There's a lot of important stuff. Like, you are an essential worker right now, Abyss. Unfortunately, you deal directly with the public, and there's shareholders. So, God, you're in the bizarre position in that you are essential and needed. And I love you, man, but I doubt you're being treated that way. Retail workers don't get treated with the respect they deserve in the best of times. Does she have a booty? God, no. No. No, she doesn't. That's disappointing. It must have been the light. You looked it up. They most certainly buffed him. I did it at level 50 and did it easily. He doesn't even crit me once for the first 5 minutes. Oh. Well, all right then. Beer Force. Oh, hi yourself. How are you tonight? Oh, there's an entire other discussion to have there, Oust. But hey, you still have a job during a time of record unemployment, so, you know, that's something. And it's some sweet stuff to put on a resume. Looking at Harpy Booty since probably 1980. I was born in 83. How old do you think I am? Is that the white guar? Have I just wandered into finding the white guar again? I guess I'm done with it. I could kill it. No, I won't. The reason I thought you were playing multi was the chat boxes at the bottom. Oh yeah, no, it's totally you guys. Okay, you guys. Another thing that's keeping me coming back to Morrowind is I really want to see how Oblivion held up. I haven't played Oblivion since the night before Skyrim came out. Do 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 da do do da do do da do do da da do da do do da do do da do do da da do 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 ba do do ba do do ba do do ba do do. I've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Apparently, that is worthy of praise. Oblivion's jank is charming. It is. Usually. Until it works against you. What? How many freaking rats are out here, man? Different take on earlier question than Saigan. What's your favorite least practical weapon? Like, for some reason, it's the overlying size swords of video games. Explosive ones that go off in your face, but you're fine are my favorite. Probably Monster Hunter hunting horns. Truly the best bardic weapon. I don't have cable and I'm not in a gaming mood. While I enjoy anime, I'm kind of burnt out on it. Rediscover an old hobby. What are you? Oh, you're another bootyless harpy. Get out of my face. You got no butt. It's not even like... It's not even like a cute little butt. Because I'm fine with like a cute butt. I'm fine with a big butt. But there's no butt here to discuss. But there's no butt to discuss. It's just disappointing. There's nothing there. Nothing at all. The lump of iron that is the Dragon Slayer. Ah, berserk. Just find me the biggest piece of metal you have and put an edge on it. Hello. So you are the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. Then my counsel is simple and free. Speak to Ashkan Kaushad, for he has a great curiosity about you.
I heard of you.
Thanks. That's very unpainful.
Do I know you?
You're about to. So, you are Saigan Lazuli, the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. You are welcome to our hospitality, Outlander, but you must tell us, how can an Outlander be the Nerevarine? We've heard the rumors. We know you to be the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies, but how could an Outlander be the Nerevarine? You must admit, that just sounds silly. You seem pleasant enough and strong and healthy for an Outlander, but excuse me if I'm not disposed to take your demands seriously. Hospitality? Travelers are always welcome here, Outlander. All that is required is that you speak and act with courtesy, and you share your news of the outside world to pay for your hospitality, for a wise chief keeps himself informed about events. Thank you for sharing these tales and rumors. For our part, we have little news. We hear other tribes are troubled by blight storms and monsters, but we are the mighty Zainab, and such things do not bother us. Prove his disposition. Would you like a gift? I'm gonna save before I do this. Saigan truly will be Master Roshi in the future? Yes. I'm almost Master Roshi now. I just keep it on the DL. Does Dragon Slayer even have an edge, or does its weight plus gut strength allow him to just cut shit up? It still has an edge on it, but yeah, I mean, Guts could probably make use of it even if there weren't a blade on it. You just slap things with it. I'm curious, Saigan, how much of the Elder Scrolls lore do you know? Not near enough. I like Elder Scrolls. I'm a fan, in particular, of Morrowind, and especially Oblivion. I really enjoy Oblivion. But I'm not like, I wouldn't say I'm an Elder Scrolls fan. Like, I enjoy playing them, but I'm sure any Elder Scrolls fan would be like, so what did you think of Berenzia Volume 4? And I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? The only reason I know that name is because you guys have kept bringing it up. What is making the janky skeleton sounds in the background? Wind chimes. Wind chimes. Do you not have wind chimes where you're from? Where are you from that you don't have wind chimes? Look. They're right here. In front of my face. My mom loves wind chimes. She has a million of them. Growing up, one of our neighbors actually came over and asked her to take them down because they were too noisy for her. Ohio? Are there no wind chimes in Ohio? I'm going to throw money at this guy. Oh, good. He loves me now. Okay, let's talk again, man. We have heard the rumors. We know you to be the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. But teach us, Saigan Lazuli, how could an Outlander be the Nerevarine? Tell your story, share your proofs, and ask to be named Nerevarine. Ho ho! Excuse me. Do not think me rude, but seriously, do you believe this story yourself? I mean, no offense, but you must admit, you are an Outlander and completely ignorant of our ways. How could you ever be our war leader? What sensible Ashkan would ever choose you to lead the tribes? Ho ho. Very well. A vampire named Calvario has taken refuge in nearby Nerano ancestral tomb. If you are as worthy as you say you are, it should be a small matter for you to dispose of this vampire. There, you have your task. Now perhaps you would leave me in peace for a bit. Nerano ancestral tomb is to the north, but you are a stranger and may get lost. Listen, I don't like this guy. Like, at first he was really polite, and I've kind of just picked up on the fact that he's talking down to me. Ohio? That's dumb. Go west from our camp until you reach the mountains, then turn north and follow the mountains, keeping them on your left. When you pass the ruins of Nehuleft, keep your eyes to the east. So that's definitely a Dwemer name. Go west of the mountains, go north following the mountains. Keep my eyes to the east, looking for an entrance flanked by 2 trees on the western slope of a hill in the center of the grazelands. Okay. How much of that is in my journal? None of it. I feel like I've gone too far. It's a strategy that works for IGN and video game companies. Yep. Ow, my face. I have repair hammers. I do. I gotta make sure that I keep my long, hard shaft in good condition. Oh, look! Drummer ruins. Boy, am I glad I did not continue. Alright, so we'll pass these. Traveling north. Keep an eye to the east for a tomb flanked by 2 trees. You have no clue what the current objective is? The 5th of the Nerevarine prophecies is to be named Nerevarine, war leader of the 4 Ashlander tribes. I'm already Hortator for the 3 great houses. Ogrim. We got a raid. What's up, guys? Welcome to this Let's Play of Morrowind, where we're staring at an Ogrim's crotch. You have excellent timing! Current objective, become Lizard Jesus? No, 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 no. Become Dark Elf Jesus, but as a lizard. Flanked by 2 trees. I don't know how far up I'm going. Well, there's a couple of trees. Oh! Oh, well, that just couldn't be any more obvious. You know what? This tomb... I'm going to make sure it's the right name. This is it. This shit right here, I don't know why I had such a hard time finding it on the Xbox when I played this years and years ago. But this shit right here took up like 2 hours of my day trying to find it. Favorite fictional weapon? Oh, gosh. Probably still the hunting horn. What race am I? Human. No. I'm lizard. I'm lizard boy. I got you here. There is another tomb nearby also with 2 trees. Is there? Okay, it's not just me. Hello, sir. I recognize that this is your home and I'm intruding on it. Danders. Danders came in here with 5 gold and the clothes on his back. I wouldn't have done that. Oh, you were still alive. Hello? Morris, you boys better clear out. Our position was given away and we were raided by that bastard Goriz. He sent a small band of the dead to Drawless and wiped out all but Leuven. He was able to make it back here to Nellis to warn us. We're clearing out and heading for a new location. I suggest you and your boys get out of there as soon as possible. We have a snitch in our organization. You let me find out who it is and I'll feed their flesh to the crabs. It seems as though he knows all of our raiding routes. It's just a matter of time before Goris sends them damned and dead your way. We'll never turn those goods over to that necro. What's fair is fair, and he had to pay up. You know where I'm coming from. Sending Ursine to deliver this message to you. She will deliver a key so you can gain entry into the rendezvous point. See you soon, and good luck, brother. Interesting. Oh. Hey, there's Ursine. Rusty key into Indoran tomb. Question, Saigan, what's your least favorite thing that happened often in RPGs? For me, it's when someone has you arrested after you defeat something that the guards would never have stood a chance against. Always irks me they can put you away so easily because of story. That's definitely one of them. Key to Nerano chest. 1 second, I have to shout at the boy. When nobody's listening to the dog trying to get back into the house, she comes to the window and stares at me. Oh, trapped. Boy, am I glad I read that first. I'm not a sneaky lizard. I'm surprised that happened in 2 tries. Mine is not the way of stealth. Mine is the way of thrusting into soft flesh until they collapse. Oh, you're the vampire. Oh, wait, you can't infect me. You can't infect me. You're nothing. You're less than nothing. I'm the Nerevarine. Take that thrusting. This is a very small ancestral tomb. How come all the other ancestral tombs are like crazy long? Oh, damn it. I'm paralyzed. No, I don't think you can get vampirism. I remember that if you finished the main quest, that was like a major thing, was that you couldn't get vampirism. No, lizards don't have 100% disease resistance. It's like 70, 75. It's good. It's really good disease resistance. I think I only got like 2 diseases my entire playthrough before catching Copris. Most of this crap isn't even worth selling anymore. You might be thinking of Oblivion. I don't remember. I played a Imperial during most of my time in Oblivion. This is the Venom Ancestral Tomb. I was low-key hoping to run into the whatever. The one that I found all the keys for. That tomb. Oh, they have roads out here? What? Got no silt striders, though. What are you doing, Kona? What's up, pup? Hey, man, I did the thing. Do you mind if I sleep in your bed? I'm going to save before I try this. I'm pretty sure you're okay with it, because you said that I have your hospitality. Nope! Hey, man, I did the thing. Well, so you killed the vampire Calvario. Ahem. Well, I will be happy to acknowledge you as Zainab Nerevarine. But it is customary for one seeking an honor from the Ashkan to offer the Ashkan a generous gift as a mark of respect. Because you are an outlander and you do not know our customs, I will do you the great favor of naming the gift I wish to receive. A highborn Telvanni bride. A pretty one, plump, with big hips, to bring me many sons. Where will you find a highborn Telvanni bride? That is simple. You should visit highborn Telvanni lords and inform them that Ashkan Koshad of the lordly Zainab would do them the honor of making their daughter his bride. Surely many Telvanni lords would be honored to receive such an offer. Consider carefully the many daughters offered, and choose for me the finest. Take counsel with the wise woman, Sonamu Zabamat. She knows my mind well in such matters. Okay. Okay. I don't remember this. Guy's thirsty. He's so thirsty. I need your counsel. Koshid wants a Telvanni bride, eh? No highborn Telvanni would wed an Ashlander, but I have a plan. Go to my friend Seville Imain, slave mistress of the festival slave market in Telarun. Tell her you need a pretty Dunmer slave to pose as a Telvanni lady. Then Seville Imain will ask you what clothes to buy. We'll tell you what clothes to buy, and we'll dress her like a highborn Telvanni. Then escort the pretty slave to Zainab camp and present her to Ashkan Koshad as a highborn Telvanni bride. He won't know the difference. Telarun is the wizard's tower and village of the Telvanni Archmagister Gothrin. Let me mark it on your map. Travel cross-country to the southeast until you reach the water. Telarun is on an island in Zaffirbel Bay, a long swim from shore. From the Dunmer stronghold into Orenian, go south. From Sadrith Mora, Telarun is due west. Okay. Okay. Can I use your bed? Thank you. You're very kind. Oh, hey, there's Telarun. We've totally been there. That's not too far. So I've been thinking about it. Off and on. Just how good the hero's journey is in this. And I think one of the reasons why I like Oblivion is that it kind of, you don't even wind up being the big hero. I mean, yeah, you close the gates of Oblivion, but Martin kind of steals the damn show from you when he turns into a dragon and beats a Daedric lord who's invading the Imperial City. Like, you're just kind of there for that. And he just totally pulls all of that glory out from under you. I mean, you're still respected, absolutely, but you're not like the legendary hero in Oblivion. You're guiding the legendary hero and making sure that he can be successful. Was just thinking about that. Skyrim's got the big old, you know, you're special because you were born that way problem. Instead of the Morrowind, you're special because you earned the crap out of it. I think it's going to be less spectacular than you remember. Yeah, it could be. I might mod that one. Oblivion was not pretty to look at. That's an ugly game. Like, Morrowind at least has some really interesting art direction going for it, so I can't even be mad. Oblivion is ugly. Even for the time. It's like, what happened here? What were you guys thinking? Nerano Ancestral Tomb. That's the one. I wonder if that's it. Probably not. That doesn't have all the fancy stuff around it. Nallet. Ow. Ow. Stop! It's a tough Kogeti. Akatosh, yes, that's the one. Thank you. Well, I guess, yeah, the Emperor did dream about you, but, like, you didn't wind up being the special one. He dreamed about you because you were the one who was going to help his son rise to greatness. Was it Molag Bal at the end of that one? I remember finding out that Tamriel was just another plane of Oblivion during the game. That was cool. Like, oh my gosh. That was actually a pretty great moment. Who am I looking for? Saville Imain. Oh.
Quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Well, that's fortunate. Hi! I am looking for something special, actually. Let's buy a slave today, guys. Maroon's Dagon. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Games need to understand you don't need to be born special. I love stories about the hero that shouldn't be a hero because they were born as nothing but. Yeah, and that's a very important thing about the hero's journey, and you deprive the player of the hero's journey if they're already special and, you know, destined to win. With Morrowind, it kind of feels like you have to earn that right. Like, the Nerevarine can be anybody who earns the privilege of being the Nerevarine. That's how it feels. Like, Dagoth Ur doesn't start whispering to you or sending you dreams until after you've started along the path of the Nerevarine. Wakanda Tamriel is located in the mortal plane or Mundus. Mundus was created by Loricon. It's different from Oblivion, but made in a similar way. Oh, well, they weren't very clear about that during Oblivion. You need a slave to pose as a highborn Telvanni lady. Sweet Alma. That's Hanamo Zabamat and her cunning plans. I do have the slave you want. Falura Lurvu, a pretty Dunmer girl. But first, you must get an exquisite shirt, an exquisite skirt, and exquisite shoes to dress her in. Go get these exquisite clothes and bring them to me, and then we will discuss a price for her. Where can you get exquisite clothes? Tell Mora. Elegon the clothier. She has some very nice things. See these clothes I'm wearing? Exquisite shirt, exquisite skirt, exquisite shoes. I bought them at her shop. Maybe you should try her. When you have the exquisite clothes, we can talk about the something special you're looking for. Okay, so Telmora Elegon the clothier. Up by Vos. Do you have boats here, lady? Kinda tired of walking. No? Boats? No boats?
Speak quickly.
You speak quickly. I mean, I guess I can just go over to Sadrith Mora. There's a boat in Sadrith Mora. Oh, wait. Ha-ha! There's one here. Thank you, Oust. Telmora. That's very helpful. Thank you. All right, where is this clothier?
Too much out there.
Where are they? I need to find them. I need to buy nice clothes for the slave girl I'm buying. This game, I swear.
Hurry this up, will you?
I don't like you. But you're gonna like me. Extravagant is too much. We need exquisite. It's not very expensive at all. I have too much money now. Oh yeah, no. Guts definitely earned all of his titles.
Make it quick, Outlander.
For sure. So I don't get it. Am I like supposed to go through here to get to the other side? Is that how this place is designed? That's dumb. There she is. Good, these clothes are perfect. Hold on to them. You'll give them to her when you've bought her, but I need a little more time to coach Falura Lervu to play the part of a highborn Telvanni lady. I know just the thing we need. Go get a bottle of Telvanni bug musk perfume. Try Bildrin Aerolith, the apothecary here in Telarun, or Jolda, the apothecary in Telmora. That'll make Falura Lervu completely irresistible. Go, hurry. I have a hard time with Dunmer names. All right. Short break. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Had to finish off the last half of a sandwich. What was the second expansion for this? Blood Moon. Apparently the first expansion was Tribunal. I had them flipped because that elf. Excuse my water bottle. Gross. That sounds gross.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Right. Alchemist, here. Apothecary?
What do you want?
You have the Telvanni bug musk? Excellent. No, don't give it to me. You'll give it to her when you have bought her. Now, let me tell you my price. For this superb specimen, skillfully coached to play her part in your little scheme, I'm pleased to accept from you the modest sum of 1,200 drakes, and I only offer you this special price out of my friendship for Sonomu Zabamat. Yeah, okay. Very good. Thank you for your custom, and come back soon. Now here's the key to her cage. I've removed her slave bracers. When you're ready, you should speak to Felura Lervu, give her the presents, the exquisite clothes, and the bug musk. Explain to her that she is to follow you back to Zainab camp to meet her future husband, Ashkan Koshad.
Speak, traveler. Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Yes, Sarah. Felura Lervu of Velothus Haven, daughter of Andrano Lervu, lord of Tel Lervu, pleased to make your acquaintance. See? Seville Emain has taught me well. I shall be a highborn Telvanni lady, and no one will know the difference. Just like a lady. I admit, I'm a little anxious about marrying an Ashlander, even an Ashlander chief, but anything is better than being a slave. And I'm very tough and smart and determined to make the best of my chances. But Seville Emain said you wanted to give me something, some presents. Oh, Sarah, these clothes, they are divine. Such a perfume. Only the very rich can afford this. I shall do everything I can to please you and my new master. That is, my gracious lord and husband-to-be. Come, I'm so excited, I cannot wait. Let us travel together to Zainab camp and meet this Zainab lord. And then we started walking. Dude, it's fine. I think everybody can be excused for being kind of tired right now. Where are you? Come on, lady. Where is she? Did I lose her? What are you doing? Come on. This is going to be a long trip if she's already getting stuck. Firewolf! How are you, man? Are you locked up, or are you essential? Oh, I missed. She's fine. We'll get through this. We'll figure this out. Have I given up on DQ stars? Oh, absolutely, I have. That only lasted until the virus hit stateside, and then yeah.
Hey, wait for me.
Then I was completely unable to even just play it in the background at work. I don't have enough time to occasionally poke at my phone these days. Locked up, but working remote for years, so no real change. Just less random grocery runs, random movie or restaurants. So far, we've done okay on our grocery trips. Or when I say we, I more mean Perry, because I've been at work every waking moment until today. Perry's come down with a cold or something. This is day 3 of it. Oh, dicks. I'm sorry, lady. This is bad timing. Come this way. Chase me. Not them. Chase me.
You will die.
No! 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 Shit! Shit! Okay, we can travel together now, but we need to rest. What's one of the weirdest tabletop stories I have? I had a paladin. I was running this game back in high school. I had a paladin who had, up until recently, been playing a sorcerer. This was D&D 3.0. And up until recently, he'd been playing a sorcerer. And he wound up that this was a paladin with very high charisma. And he was a paladin of the god of fertility. So, high charisma, a paladin of the god of fertility. You can guess where this is going. He winds up sleeping with the wife of the big bad. Big bad comes home in the middle of it. Paladin is like, the guy, the big bad, like, offers him to just be a, you know, basically under his employ to keep his wife entertained while he's out and about conquering the world. Paladin's like, nope, screw you. Throws up the deuces and takes a dive out the window of this tower. I'm like, you what? He's like, I jump out the window of the tower. Like, okay. What now? You've jumped out the window of the tower. He's like, I cast Featherfall. I'm like, Mike, you're a paladin now. Your sorcerer had Featherfall. He's like, oh no! So everybody in the group is dying at this point. He's like, is there anything I could do? I'm like, you can roll like a reflex save and like try and parkour your way down the side of this tower. Rolls a nat 20. So this nude paladin dives out of this window of a mage tower and, while naked, parkours his way down. It was stupid. I was mad. I was like, no, you should, no. God damn it. We're here safely, and this fine man, he is to be my bridegroom? He is very distinguished looking, isn't he? A bit severe, perhaps, but the lines on his face there shows that he likes to smile. Oh, Sarah, I think I will be very happy. This is my new bride? I'm very pleased with your gift, Saigan Lazuli. Though she is not so generous in the hips as I would like, I promise to make her a happy bride, and to do her the honor of a highborn Telvanni lady. And, as I have said, I will now name you Zainab Narivarine, war leader of the Zainab and protector of the people. I must also give you the Zainab Thong, an enchanted heirloom of the tribe, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer that the Zainab have named you Narivarine.
I'm waiting.
What are you getting grumpy at me for, lady? Detect animal. Oh, wait, I wanted to ask her how she's doing. Hey, how are things? Thank you, Sarah. I'm very pleased with Ashkan Koshad. He is good-looking, clever, and rich, though a bit full of himself, like all men. Thank you for being my matchmaker and benefactor. I hope you will return to visit when I have brought many fine sons and daughters to Ashkan Koshad. Do I have to work tomorrow? I haven't been told I have to. That paladin did eventually wind up dying, though, because he got seduced by a succubus. You soloed a dragon with a door? Okay, where are we going now? Era Benisum Camp. That is a walk and a half. Let's get jogging. Oh, wait. Does anybody here sell anything? I need hammers.
Yes, I'll What is this about?
Oh, you only have 2? Okay. Well, I'll pay you to repair this, and I'll just patch it then. Or tongs? No, I refuse to buy tongs. Tongs are like holy water. Who would use them? Hello? Just scrubs, which I'm not. Exactly. You understand. So what are everybody's feelings on Bravely Default 2? I didn't play the first one, but I certainly enjoy that team's work with Octopath Traveler. I should rest and meditate on what I've learned. Endurance. Strength. Agility. Heart. When your powers combine, I am broken kneecaps. Can you imagine DQ 1 to 3 being remade as beautiful as Octopath? It'd be nice, but my real hope is that they just use the graphics from 11. Like, just use 11 to remake the Erdrick trilogy. I'd be so happy. British Idiot, hello, sir. Is Ark still typing? Is there a limit on the message size he can send? I'm curious. Are we gonna get a book all at once? Like, I love Octopath, but I'd rather see, like, Final Fantasy VI get the Octopath treatment. Because Octopath already was, like, really mimicking that style. there you are. And Dule's ancestral tomb. I have not tried the Bravely Default 2 demo. I know that it exists, but I haven't had a lot of time this week. Wow, Abyss says Bravely Default is honestly damn boring. I hear such good things about it. But it is good to hear your opinion, because I definitely value Abyss's opinion. Abyss was the one who sent me Manichemia. And he never sent me a copy of Nier. So, like, I really trust Abyss's opinion. Ah, Mary's not here. That loses some of the effect. Illegal.
Mutsera?
Where's the wise woman at? Boy, your guards suck. Why am I not allowed to rest here?
Outlander, what do you want? I'm listening. Go ahead.
You may speak.
I am Menerai, wise woman of the Arabenisum. You are the outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. Do you need my services, or do you seek my counsel? I warn you, be wary of Ashkan Ulaf Paul and his supporters. They all hate outlanders and love nothing more than to kill them and loot them. They do not respect customer hospitality. They think nothing of killing unarmed men, women, or children. They're bad men, bad leaders, and you should fear them. You wish to be named Arabenisum Nerevarine? Never. Not while Ashkan Ulath Paul and his war-loving Arabenimson live. They all hate Outlanders and are proud and haughty and will never suffer an Outlander to rule them. If you would be Nerevarine of the Arabenim son, you must kill Uloth Paul and his supporters, the Gulakans, Ahaz, Renabi, and Ashuahe. Then you must help me make peace-loving Arabenim son, Gulakan Hanamu, our Ashkan. Ashkan Hanamu could then name you Nerevarine Arabenim son. Fuck this place. How do you describe Bravely Default without spoilers? I don't know. But yeah, try and avoid spoilers. I mean, just like gameplay-wise. Does it play like a classic Final Fantasy like people say it does? Before anything else can be done, you must first eliminate Uloth Paul and his supporters. Then come speak to me and we'll discuss how you might be named Arabenasan Nerevarine. Alright, let's go murder some guys. Hello. There's two of you in here. I was not expecting that. Duel? Can we duel? No? Okay, we're just gonna... This is just how we're gonna do it. Alright, that's fine. It's similar to the FF3 remake gameplay-wise. Well, that's good. Oh, is it just like... Is it bad story, or... Hey, man. Oh, we're fighting both of you, then. Fine. Hey, I took out the caster first. Fuck you. Ow! Dick. Hey, guess who can sleep in your bed now, ass? Yeah. I mean, the war axe is worth something at least. It doesn't weigh all that much. Do. Oh, look at that. You got a purple glowy thing. It's similar in quality to the story of Nier. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, no.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
You have slain one of my people. You must pay with your life.
There is no escape.
I mean, in fairness, I only started it with words. We didn't have to fight to the death. That was his decision. Ultimately, his decision to make. Oh, wow. Constant effect. Shield 10 points. That's sick, yo. And it doesn't make up for the adamantium cuirass, but that's something I could totally put on my gear.
No. You have no manners.
Nothing to see here. stat cap bug in this version too? I have no idea. That's a hell of a roll there, Ark. Hell of a series of rolls.
Outlander.
That's right, you did beat Nier Automata. Still, though. I trust you mean the first Bravely Default Abyss. Hey, I did the thing. Anamu is not the material one would choose when looking to make an Ashkan. He may be difficult to persuade. Okay.
I'm listening. Outlander, yes, what do you want?
No matter what Manor Eye says, I'm not interested. I don't want to be Ashkan. Everyone despises me. I'm a weakling and a coward and a fool. I hate it, but it's true. I just want to be left alone. Yes, I recognize it. It is the war axe of my father. The war axe of Iran Amu. Ulath Paul had it from my father and carried it as Ashkan. What does that have to do with my wanting to be Ashkan? Oh, I'm glad I didn't sell this. Are we doing basic fantasy RPG tomorrow night? We freaking better, man. So long as I don't get like a surprise phone call, yes, we're doing BFRPG tomorrow night. Thank you. Your lesson is clear. It is the axe that gives strength in war, and it is the idea of the axe that gives confidence to the tribe. But it is the Ashkan who bears the axe, the Ashkan who accepts responsibility for the safety of the tribe, who holds the fate of the tribe in his hands. This is a sobering lesson, and I must give it thought. Talk to the wise woman again. Maybe she's got some advice.
You may speak.
Ah. Okay, I need to go grab all the crap that they dropped. Got it. Yes, I recognize it. Ranabi wore that robe, the robe of Erudon the Wise. It was handed down to Ranabi through his family. But what has that to do with my wanting to be Ashkan? Thank you. Your lesson is clear. It is the robe that gives wisdom and counsel, and it is the idea of the robe that gives confidence to the tribe. But it is the Ashkan who wears the robe, the Ashkan who accepts responsibility for the safety of the tribe, who holds the fate of the tribe in his hands. This is a sobering lesson, and I must give it thought. Oh. So the rest of this crap I picked up is worthless. The Panzer Dragoon remake is out. Yeah, I know. I actually, I ordered it off of Limited Run this morning. Thanks for the heads up, though. It feels like it's been so long. It has been. It's been over a month. We played 4 weeks in a row. Like, we played a full month and then went a full month of not being able to play. What do I think of the Tales series? I mean, I only played Symphonia, really. And I got like 30 or 40 hours into it. It was fine. I got bored. It had some nice moments, but honestly, I felt that Grandia is a better series. Mountain Spirit. Let's give him Mountain Spirit. Hey, here's another thing, man. No, you don't want Mountain Spirit? All right, that's fine. We will get rid of Mountain Spirit. Yes, I recognize it. Ahaz wore that amulet. Sonnet kills Heart of Fire. Ahaz had it from his father, and Ahaz's father had it from Kinitu Nila, and Kinitu Nila had it from Sonnet Kill, a great witch warrior. But what has that to do with my wanting to be Ashkan? Thank you. Your lesson is clear. It is the amulet that gives courage in battle, and it is the idea of the amulet that gives confidence to the tribe. But it is the Ashkan who wears the amulet, the Ashkan who accepts responsibility for the safety of the tribe, and who holds the fate of the tribe in his hands. Now, with Uloth Paul dead, I hold the fate of the tribe in my hands, and I must accept that responsibility. Thank you for your lesson. I shall be Ashkan of the Arabinim Son, and I shall name you Nerevarine. Thank you, Saigan Lazule. I promise that, as Ashkan, I shall do my best to amend the dark reputation of the Arabinim Son. And as my first action as chief, I now name you as Arabinim Son Nerevarine, champion of the Arabinim Son. How many times do I have to say it? And protector of the people. You must also go to the wise woman, Manarai, and get from her the seizing of the Arabinim Son, an enchanted heirloom of the tribe, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer that the Arabinim Son have named you Nerevarine. Good lord. Get that crap out of my inventory.
Well,
Hey, I did the thing. Is there room in my BFRPG game? How many people are we usually having show up? Oh, yeah, like... I think we've got 9 or 10 people technically in it. What happened to my strength? Why is my strength hurt? Did something damage my strength at some point? Room or rum? Rum. Why do you guys think I say room funny? Symphonia is to Tales as FF7 is to Final Fantasy. Overrated and overhyped. That's fine, Abyss. That's fine, Abyss. I will fight by you. I will stand at your back. You, Aura, Reggie, Perry, Kaniki, Alan, Pat, Rehani. Are you missing someone? Because I do say rum funny. Room. Room. How do you say it? Rome? Rum. Oh yeah, Thalkos is in the group. So if we start getting to more than 8 people showing up in a night, what we'll have to do is we'll have to start cutting whoever doesn't get there before the 8th person. What's all this? Did it blow here? I don't care enough, actually. You know what? I'm not going to follow that one. I'm going to ignore that little breadcrumb. How do you say rune? Because that's how you're supposed to say room? Room? That sounds funny. No. No. Room. Room? The hell, man? Room. I refuse to believe that. No. Does anyone remember where I put my mark? Oh, I remember where I put my mark, actually. We're good. We're good. I have half a mind to walk back to that mud crab right now, though. Look up people saying it on YouTube. If it's a common debate, then maybe it doesn't matter so much. Oh. Bal-Isra. Why am I at Bal... Oh! My fort! I forgot! Damned Midwesterners. To be fair, the South doesn't like anyone who knows how to read. I need that Anna Kendrick boom gif right there. The way you say it, you'd need a U in it? No, because that would be rum. Not rum. Rum.
Is there something I can do for you?
No, I'm just checking out my digs, lady. Oh, I could dump the glass axe here for a while. I don't even have to... Yeah! Ebony broadsword can go in here. All 3 of these demon maces. Get out of my inventory. Get out of my inventory. We're doing some house cleaning, y'all. Hello, Grumbling End. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Roof? Salmigan? What are you trying to type? Roof.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Ow! My feetsies. Oh! What?! Is it Owlet mating season? What is going on? What the hell? I think it bugged out and it just kept trying to spawn them in here. I said roof correctly, now try room again. Room. If you want to debate, how about breakfast, lunch, tea? Am I saying those wrong too? Breakfast, lunch, and tea? Wrong. Roof. Room. That's weird. I don't like it. Tell you what, Mr. Alabama, I'm just going to continue speaking like an educated man, and you can do whatever you want, okay? You know, it's funny. I started playing Morrowind tonight to be nice to Oust, and now I'm just picking on him for no good reason. Oh, wait, no, I have a good reason, because apparently I talk funny and shit. Ow. Stop. Now I know you are, Oust. I'm just making fun of you because you live in the South. If there's no room, then that's fine. Just Aura and Orpheus may have been trying to get me to join the BFRPG. Well, we can definitely try and get you in, because there's usually somebody who doesn't make it. Are you familiar with how I'm running it? At least I have that charming radio voice. I get that a lot at work. Because I do a lot of the messaging. I'm like the voice of the county. If you call the DMV, you usually hear my voice. Sometimes people will be like, oh, I recognize you. You do the recordings. You have such a nice voice. I'm like, And please give me more than that. I'm running. No, I'm not familiar with how you're running it. Okay, so Basic Fantasy RPG is part of the OSR, or Old School Renaissance, a family of not just games, but it's almost like a community that misses the old days of Dungeons and Dragons, from like the original Dungeons and Dragons up through like advanced second edition and other RPGs of that playstyle from the time. So one of the things that happened with D&D 3.0 was, even though they brought us D20, which I love D20, D20 is an excellent system, it also turned the players into heroes from the moment they start out. Player death in D&D 3.0 is not very common, and especially, 3.0 and beyond. Because the players have so many specialized options. There's so many skills and proficiencies and things, and you can really like D&D 3.0 and beyond are for people who really love doing like character builds, which is great. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a good system. I got started on second edition, and then up until recently did most of my gameplay in third. And what my time in third taught me is that while it's great for a storytelling perspective and, feats of heroism, it kind of got away from like the gritty stuff. Here's an example. Dungeons and Dragons 3.5 is Sword Art Online. And you are Kirito through the majority of the first story arc. You're a badass. Most things can't hurt you. Like, you have to actively try to get yourself killed. Depends on how much of a dick your DM is. That really depends on DM style. DM style is definitely a thing, but I'm talking just from like a rules standpoint. I don't hate Alan. It's just the dice. The dice hate Alan, and he only makes up half of the party deaths. The other half of the party deaths are Pat. So, you've got that, fantasy experience where you're badass and you've got all sorts of options and you're kind of already a hero at the beginning of the story. And then the OSR is closer to Goblin Slayer. And you're that party in the first episode. Well, 3.5 and third edition they're essentially the same. 3.5 is a balancing release. It fixed a lot of things. There was a lot of jank in 3.0. Rangers were jank in 3.0. Oh, God, no, you took the wrong part of it. You took away the wrong part of that comparison. No, in just how, like, brutally unfair it can feel. We have had a death in every single session of Basic Fantasy RPG. So here's another thing. I'm going to roll your stats, and it's going to be 3d6, 6 times, in order, just straight down the character sheet. So I'll roll 3d6, that's your strength. I'll roll 3d6, that's your dex. Straight down to the bottom. And then we see what you actually qualify for. You're not going to jump into the party and be like, I'm going to be a Dwarven cleric thief. It's, let's see what your stats say you can be. And then on top of that, like, you know, HP, I'm actually being nicer on the HP than it's actually in the book. At first level, I give you guys your maximum possible HP roll, your maximum possible hit die. The book just tells you to roll it with a minimum of 1 point of HP. And that's why we've had anybody with a low constitution roll who's playing like a thief or a mage has started off with like 3 or 4 HP, and we've got enemies that do 1d8 and pitfalls that do like 2d6. I have been named Nerevarine. Urshilaku. Ahamusa. Zainab. Nerevarine. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh. Seriously? Was I not named Nerevarine by Sulmatul? What? What am I doing?
Speak.
What basic fantasy RPG is it uses the D20 rule set to rewrite a lot of first edition Dungeons and Dragons rules. So it's very much in the spirit of the first edition of Dungeons and Dragons, and it feels like it, but it plays off of a D20 rule set. So you have like ascending armor class instead of THAC0.
What may I do for you?
The rules are put better together, so it's more streamlined.
Say, Outlander.
I would give you a warning. When you are called Nerevarine, the word must spread, and many must hear. Your enemies will hear, and come seeking your blood. And such friends as you may have among the great houses, those who heed the words of the temple, they may forget their love for you. And if you have business with the people of the houses and the temple, you may wish to conduct that business first, before you are named Nerevarine. Second, I tell you, seek the counsel of wise woman Nibani Mesa, for you are an outlander and ignorant of the ways of our people. Nibani Mesa can tell you of the other tribes of their ways, and of their ashkans. If you do not know these things, you will make many mistakes and waste precious time. That is my counsel. Now, if you wish to be named Urshilaku Nerevarine, we may speak of these things. I should have done this before I left on all the other ones. Abyss's schedule is probably pretty bad. I actually have a feeling that Abyss is getting worked harder than we've been, Oust. I could tell that 5th edition has a lot of jank. So here's something weird that I see with 5th edition. When I look at D&D videos online, there's all sorts of build guides. There's build guides for Dungeons and Dragons for how to make different characters. And that's weird to me. It's so strange. Like, people are min-maxing in Dungeons and Dragons, and that's bizarre. And, you know, if that's how you want to play, that's great. That's the best part about Dungeons and Dragons, is you can play however you want to play within the confines of, you know, the type of game that the DM wants to run. And that's cool. That is fantastic. But basic fantasy is exactly that. It brings it back to basics. You are a band of adventurers, and most of you are probably gonna die. And the ones who don't through a bit of cleverness and a lot of luck, may become legend. You wish to be called Nerevarine? I know you, and I am disposed to do so. But first we must speak of need and duty. Before I name you Nerevarine, you must first understand why a war leader is needed, so you may tell others. And before I name you Nerevarine, I must see that you know your duty. Only when we have spoken of these things shall you be called Nerevarine. Know the words of the prophecies. The curse of Dagoth-Ur and the sixth house threatens our land. The false gods lie and offer false hope of protection. You bear the moon and star of Nerevar. Azura's hand is upon you. These are the proofs you must show to all people as Ursulaku Nerevarine. You must be Nerevarine of all the tribes, and Hortator of all the great houses. You shall eat the sin of the unmourned house, and free the false gods. You must defeat the sixth house, and Dagoth-Ur. You must free the tribunal from their curse. This is the burden of prophecy. This shall be your duty as Ursulaku Nerevarine. Before my heart and kin, and before the people of the wastes, I name you Ursulaku Nerevarine, war leader of the Ursulaku, and protector of the people. In token of this, I give you the teeth, which shall be assigned to all Dunmer, that you are the Nerevarine, and that the Ursulaku shall follow you in all things, even unto death, until the enemy is defeated, or you are dead, or until you give this back into my hand. Alright. We are Nerevarine now. The teeth of Ursulaku. Constant effect, resist paralysis. Equip that shit, yo. Oh, wait, but then I lose Moon and Star. Ah, it's fine. I don't need to talk to people, right? Right? Oh my god, I jumped too far now. Ah! Yeah, so the thing with basic fantasy RPG is after we create your character, which character creation in BFRPG is quick. It's super quick. Here's some things to know. If you're playing a magic user, you're not necessarily going to get to pick your spells. I've been rolling for people's spells. So, Brigadir, his only spell this entire game, and Brigadir's lasted all 4 sessions we've had, Brigadir's only spell all this time has been Magic Mouth. You have fulfilled the 5th trial of the 7 visions. Oops. He honors blood of the tribe unmourned. He eats their sin and is reborn. I was blind, but Azura's star has guided me through my dreams. Vivek's high priest, Saryoni, has asked to see you when you are Hortator and Nerevarine. Go to him and demand to speak with the false god Vivek. Vivek has tried to keep Kagranak's tools secret, but you will need these tools when you stand before Dagoth-Ur. Get Kagranak's tools from Vivek. They are the keys to the riddle of the 6th and 7th trials. In the Lost Prophecies, Star-blessed hand wields thrice-cursed blade. Gilvas Borello has told you of Kagranak's tools, the enchanted devices the Tribunal used to steal power from Lorkhan's heart. One of these tools is the blade Keening. Your star-blessed hand must wield Keening. If Vivek has this blade, it is your fate to take this blade from him. Okie doke.
A warm welcome to you.
There's a lot of great homebrew in the old school Renaissance as well. In fact, the old school Renaissance is like 99% homebrew. It's it's really cool. It's a very large like DIY community, and Basic Fantasy RPG definitely makes use of that also. The general idea is that there's the basic rule set. I homebrew, well, not homebrew. I have a couple of house rules on it. Your starting HP is going to be whatever your maximum possible roll is at that level. So if you have a D4 for your hit die and no modifiers, you'll start the game with 4 HP. That's to add a bit of survivability. The other thing is I do experience very differently. You purchase your levels using your experience points, and each level costs that number of experience points. So to go from level 1 to level 2, if you have 2 experience points, you spend 2 experience points. You go down to not having any experience points, but now you're level 2. Then you need to spend 3 experience points to hit level 3. I also allow you to spend an experience point to re-roll a die. That's inside game. You can't re-roll it on like hit die or anything. That is strictly... How on earth did I unequip my weapon? I hit a key while I was jumping around and I've unequipped my weapon. I roll the stats before people pick class. People don't get to pick what class they're going to be until they can see which classes they qualify for. That also means it is entirely possible to have to play the game as a classless human. If you roll under a 9 in strength, dex, constitution, intelligence, and wisdom, then you don't qualify for anything except being a classless human. Which is how Sweet Jimmy came to you. Yeah, but the joke there was that Alan wasn't even paying attention. He actually qualified to be a magic user. He didn't have to be a poor farmer. Poor Jimmy. Lasted one game. What was I doing? I was going to Vivek. That's what I'm doing. That's where I'm going. Let's head back to Vivek. So yeah, I will roll your stats and then I will give you your character sheet and say, here are the class and race options that you qualify for. And there's only 4 different classes. You can be a fighter, you can be a cleric, you can be a magic user, or you can be a thief. There's only 4 races. You can be a human, you can be an elf, you can be a dwarf, or you can be a halfling. Those are it. Those are your options. We kind of murdered him accidentally. You murdered him with good intent, though. You were trying to get a scourge off of him. Oh, don't tell me I'm saying dwarf funny, too. How do you guys say dwarf? Dwarf? I never think about Midwesterners and Coloradans having an accent until I talk too much to people who aren't from around here. Then they're like, you talk funny. I'll slow it down. Dwarf? 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 No. Dwarf. 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 No. What's the plural of that? Dwarves? My dad is from Kansas. My mom is from Boston. And I spent most of my life growing up in Colorado. So if I sound funny, that might be why. I don't think I sound funny. Saigan is actually a 10-foot tall alien from a planet of giants who doesn't understand our human speech. I have a phone call. Hang on.
would you like to go?
Go now. What, Enwa?
Why must you bother me? Find someone else to bother. Why must you bother me? If you don't leave now, I shall call the guards.
Filthy sweat.
Why must you bother me? Find someone else to bother.
What, Enwa? Filthy sweat. Amatwa was you.
Okay, sorry for that interruption. Listening to a pandemic-fueled rant. Yes, I would like to meet the Archcanon. The Archcanon is in his private quarters and very much wishes to speak to you, but I'm to warn you, avoid confrontations with the Ordinators at all costs. The Archcanon has spoken with the High Fane Ordinators, but if you are a wanted criminal, they may try to arrest you. If the blood of faithful servants of the temple is spilled, it will make a reconciliation all that more difficult. The Archcanon is waiting alone to speak with you in his private quarters. His private quarters are in the southern half of the East Chapel of the High Fane. East Chapel, southern half. But there are ordinators at the entrances to both East and West chapels. Private quarters are in the southern half of the East Chapel of the High Fane. The High Fane is right next to her? Oh, up here.
Go now.
Find someone else to bother. Why must you bother
We
me?
end all talk now.
If you don't leave now, I shall call the guards.
Nobody likes me here. She said there was a secret way in, right? There's a private back entrance to Sariani's private quarters.
We end all talk now.
Find someone else to bother. If you don't leave now, I shall call the guards. Find someone else to bother.
Oh, wait. Oh, I was kind of hoping that would work. It did not work.
Go.
Don't y'all mind me. I'm just a lizard man, proclaiming myself to be the savior of your people. Normally, I'd be a second-class citizen. Also, I've declared all of your gods are false. Don't. I don't.
Find someone else to bother.
Hey, man. Can you look this way, please? My plan? We know you plan to meet with the Archcanon in his private quarters, Outlander. We will be watching you carefully. Do not break the law, or we will take swift action. But can't. Do I have the key? Oh.
Find someone else to bother.
Okay.
Find someone. Bothersome creature.
Everybody here is so damn friendly.
Go.
You go. You go now.
Go now.
You waste your time. Go away.
Oh man, this is real confusing. Oh, no.
I have no time for you, Argonian.
Go. Now.
There we go. Yeah, trap door in the library, would there?
Speak, traveler. I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick. Go. Now. Find someone else to bother. blessed to be at your service, Outlander.
Hey. Turn. 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 Damn it. Hmm. No, I don't think she had one for arranging a meeting.
What, Enwa?
Yeah. He's in his private quarters. The door on the eastern canal side level leads through a smaller room into Sariani's private quarters. But the door is always locked and the ordinators control the key. Eastern canal side level. Oh, okay. I just was lacking reading comprehension there. Is this not eastern?
Speak, traveler.
Door on the eastern canal side level leads through a smaller room and Sariani's quarters.
I have no time for you, Argonian.
Ow. Hmm. Oh, I'm going the right way? Nice. That's good. Didn't feel like I was going the right way. Man, who's been sleeping down here? You wake, you hear something, and sense the presences of another nearby. Presence of another nearby. Words are hard. Okay, so no. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually going the right way either. Ah! I'll just clear that jump.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick. Go ahead.
Hall of Wisdom. So it's in the Hall of Wisdom. There's a back door in the Hall of Wisdom, but I still have to unlock it. That's fine. That's not the part that I'm worried about. There it is. High Fane.
What do you
Maps. Mm. Hey, Jambalaya. Oh yeah, I've never thought about the maps being one-dimensional either. And you know, I can't think of a lot of verticality as far as a lot of these areas are concerned anyways. Hey man. Thank you for coming, Saigan Lazuli. You know the temple's doctrine on the Nerevarine. Perhaps it is time to change that doctrine. The temple must protect the people from false doctrines, and your association with Imperial intelligence makes your motivations and integrity suspect. But you have been chosen Hortator and Nerevarine by the Dunmer people, and we have reached a crisis with Dagath. We can no longer defend the people against the awakened Sixth House. You and your prophecies may represent our last hope. Our situation is desperate, but I would rather you hear the details of our situation and the circumstances leading up to that situation from Lord Vivek himself. He has asked to see you. Would you agree to a private meeting with him and hear in person what he has to say? Good. Here are 2 keys. One to the private back entrance to my quarters, the other to a locked entrance to Lord Vivek's palace. I regret that, at present, the Ordinators are not completely under my control, so for now I'll ask you to avoid confrontations with them. Lord Vivek is expecting you. His lordship is remarkably patient, but perhaps it'd be better not to keep him waiting.
You waste your time. Go away.
Where does Saigan come from? The name, not the person. I was drunk and tired and creating a character for Phantasy Star Online, and I wanted to name him Sieben, or German 7, and I know that I've probably pronounced that incorrectly. And I spelled it horribly wrong because I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing. Uh-oh. Duck? Oh no. Oh no, we're fine. Haha. Hey man! Heard a lot about you. What's up? You blink? Oh no, you don't blink. Okay. I expected you. We have business, you and I. He and me. When I was young like you, I was very impatient, so I will keep our business short. Then, later, there may be time for other things. First, I propose to remove my curse upon the Nerevarine, end the persecution of the dissident priests, and proclaim to all Morrowind that Saigan Lazuli is the incarnate and Nerevarine, the prophesied savior of Morrowind, and the last hope to withstand the menace of Dagath and the Sixth House. These things I will do, whether you wish or not. Next, I propose to surrender to you the power and responsibility of defeating Dagath. Surrender to me the power and responsibility of defeating Dagath? Like you were gonna do it? If you were gonna do it, you'd have done it already. You may choose to refuse. I will not compel you. You will receive the power as a gift, in the form of an artifact called Wraithguard. You may accept the gift, then do with it as you will. You will receive the responsibility as an oath. You may give your oath, and then keep it or break it as you like. First, will you accept Wraithguard as a gift? Yes. Good. Sensible of you. And now, will you give your oath, before all gods and men, before all spirits visible and invisible, before my honor and your honor, to dedicate yourself and Wraithguard to the defeat and destruction of Dagath and the preservation of Morrowind and its people? Yes? Not very sensible, but very good. I was hoping for someone who would have no hesitations about making such an oath. Now you will have a brief, momentary sensation of time passing. Don't be alarmed. You are being taken out of time in order to avoid the unpleasant experience of learning how to use Wraithguard. It will be over before... There's a brief sensation of motion in total darkness, floating, but without a sense of weight or direction. You know it. Now, I will notify the temple that you are our champion. There will be no more persecution of the dissident priests, and I hope both sides shall swiftly be reconciled. We have time for questions if you like, or you may leave as you wish. But I think there are at least 2 things you ought to know before you leave: how to use Wraithguard and how to defeat Dagoth-Ur. To defeat Dagoth-Ur, go to Red Mountain and recover the artifact hammer Sunder from Gate Citadel Veminal, then recover the artifact blade Keening from Gate Citadel Odrosol, then proceed with Wraithguard, Sunder, and Keening to the Citadel of Dagoth-Ur. Within the Citadel, find the Heart of Lorkhan. Use the 3 artifacts to sever Dagoth-Ur's connection to the heart, and he will be destroyed, and the blight ended on Morrowind. To destroy Dagoth-Ur, you must sever his connection with the Heart of Lorkhan. To do this, strike the heart with the artifact hammer Sunder once, then strike the heart more than once with the artifact blade Keening. You must wear Wraithguard, because you cannot handle either Sunder or Keening unless you are wearing Wraithguard. That is the short, simple explanation. Here is the long, detailed explanation, written down for your convenience. Read it, study it, commit it to memory. Dagoth-Ur is the former Lord High Counselor of House Dagoth. He was of Lord Nerevar's generation, older than we, and a mighty sorcerer and enchanted in life. In his sustained shadow immortality, he appears to be a highly intelligent, severely deluded, immortal monster with unparalleled supernatural abilities. He appears, by turns, lucid and deranged, compassionate and bestial, profoundly wise and profoundly disordered. In short, he is a mad god. You need to know, where is Dagoth-Ur? What are Dagoth-Ur's plans? Who are Dagoth-Ur's servants? Who is Dagoth-Ur? What are Dagoth-Ur's powers? What is known about Dagoth-Ur's defenses? How can I prepare for battle against Dagoth-Ur? Who can help? Prepare for war. Beyond the Ghost Fence, there are no safe places, no allies. Stockpile resources. Plan for retreat and replenishment. Quest for artifacts of power. Okay. I seem to recall killing you in my first playthrough, and I don't remember why I did it. Oh, hey, Aura, how are you today?
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Didn't you guys all like me now? Yo, man, but I'm the Nerevarin. We have heard the proclamation. Vivek has removed his curse upon the Nerevarin and ended the persecution of the dissident priests. Vivek has acknowledged you as the incarnate Nerevarin, the prophesied savior of Morrowind, and the last hope to withstand the menace of Dagoth-Ur and the Sixth House. To defeat Dagoth-Ur, Vivek says I must go to Red Mountain to recover the artifact hammer Sunder from Gate Citadel Veminal and the artifact blade Keening from Gate Citadel Odrosol. Okay. How long is this? Pretty fucking long. Oh, is it a tribunal thing? It might have been a tribunal thing. Hey, Amiga Star. Aside from being beaten up by work for the last 2 weeks, doing well. Do I know what the choker item in Dragon Quest 11 is for? Because I'm confused about the thing. Choker. Which choker? What? For the past 20 years, the Tribunal have tried unsuccessfully to execute this plan. However, we failed because we were required to stage an assault and simultaneously maintain the ghost fence to prevent the threatened large-scale breakout of Dagothar's blighted hosts. With the Nerevarine leading the assault and the Tribunal free to devote their full energies to maintaining the ghost fence, this plan has a greater chance of success. Unfortunately, however, the loss of the artifact Sunder and Keening and the recent increase in Dagothar's strength poses new problems for the execution of the plan. Therefore, our proposed plan has the following 5 phases. A series of aggressive raids to scout inside the ghost fence. A series of aggressive raids to neutralize Dagoth Ur's Ash Vampire kin and recover artifacts from the bodies of his kin. An assault of Gate Citadel Veminal to neutralize Dagoth Vemin and recover the artifact Hammer Sunder. You know what, we're just going to go with that. We're going to go from that point. I feel like I should go talk to the wise woman again. Oop. Oh yeah, first try. What's up? Yeah, so long as I don't get... What is up with this place? Did I just pick the worst spot to... God, that's strange. It's so strange. Alex. Alex everywhere. I must have just picked a terrible spot to mark. That's all I can figure. Oh my gosh, Ora, you do so many cosplays. I wish I had your energy for hobbies. The key item, it looks like a piratey coin. I don't remember. You'd think I'd remember DQ11 pretty darn well by this point, but I don't. My brain... I can't brain right now. You're gonna have to excuse me for that. I'm sorry. Your wife is over her cold, and it wasn't coronavirus. Congratulations. Perry has also had a cold. We're on about day 3 of it. Pretty sure it's not the coronas. She's been taking a survey through public health to see if she should go get tested, and so far her symptoms haven't matched up. I don't know if I've ever had hobbies. No? Nothing? Video games count. Movies, anime. You can have hobbies that don't require crafting. Writing, reading, those all count as hobbies. Isn't the coronavirus like absolute hell? Well, for an accurate description of the coronavirus, I would suggest going to the CDC's website or your local public health website. But the anecdote that I can provide you with is that it varies. It's a virus, it likes attacking the lungs, and depending on how healthy your lungs are and depending on how healthy your immune system are, it can affect you in different ways. The elderly are more at risk. Those who have lung conditions are more at risk. Those who have immune disorders are more at risk. If you are in perfectly fine health, what I understand is that it's like a mild flu. What makes the coronavirus dangerous is that many times people won't have any symptoms at all. So there's a lot of people out there who are carriers who aren't even sick. It has a long incubation period, like 3 days. So you can come in contact with it and then 3 days later not show any symptoms, and then takes 3 days for symptoms to show up. It is incredibly contagious. And that's where the danger is it's incredibly contagious, and it attacks the lungs of those who are weakest against it. So it's very, very dangerous to certain groups of people, and it's been nearly impossible to stop the spread of. And because it affects so many people so quickly, it's overrunning hospital beds. And if we don't slow it down with social distancing and only going out if we have to minimize the chance of not just contracting it, but minimizing the chance of spreading it, that this is all to help out the hospitals, so that the hospitals are better equipped and better staffed to deal with it. Anyhow, that's my information on it. Again, if you want good, clean, accurate information, you should read up for it yourself from the CDC's website or your local public health website. Oh, I
May you
guess
find me worthy of your attention.
we're at that point. Is it Red Mountain time? I feel like it's Red Mountain time. Thank you, Unsmithy. Oh, it's a Dremora. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there who don't understand that just because they're fine, they shouldn't be going outside, and that's been the real issue. Is a lot of people don't realize that. Okay, say person A is perfectly healthy, young, not really in a group of people that would suffer any severe symptoms from contracting the virus. They say to themselves, well, now's a good time to go traveling. Now's a good time to go to spring break. Now's a good time to, get out and see the world. Airline tickets are cheap. Gas is like less than $1 a gallon right now. They're like, I just won't go near, any of the elderly people or any of the sick people in my life. Well, here's the thing. A virus can spread in a number of different ways. Every surface you touch, say you touch your face. That's one of the reasons why they've been telling you to not touch your face and to wash your damn hands. You touch your face, you don't wash your hands. This happens a lot. I do it every day, and every day I'm like, God dang it, don't touch your face. And then I Purell. You touch your face, and then you touch a surface. Probably a door handle at some point. That virus doesn't just stay on your hands. It transfers to that door handle. Viruses are very clever and very adept at surviving. They're a very wild life form, and I'm not a virologist, but just doing some hobbyist reading, viruses are weird. Where are you? There you are. I am the Nerevarine. What are you doing? Y'all are Ashlanders. Y'all are supposed to be my people. I just can't handle Lizard Boy Nerevarine. Kind of life forms, but kind of not. They're like weird robot bacteria life forms. That's not accurate. Don't quote me on that. The point is that it is incredibly easy to spread this virus even without being in direct contact with someone. And I have suspicions that one of the reasons why the virus has spread so quickly here in Colorado is because somebody at DIA had it, probably went to the bathroom at some point and touched the handle. And they could have, touched the face, maybe just scratched their nose or something, picked something out of their teeth, and then later they went to the bathroom. And they touched the door handle going into the bathroom. They might have washed their hands on the way out of the bathroom. But the damage is done. Now people start touching that doorknob, and they start catching it. And they either travel on to other states, other countries. It's just... it infects very rapidly, and it spreads very rapidly. Yes, America now has the most confirmed cases. We're number one. Where is the Ghost Gate? How do I get to the Ghost Gate from here? By walking, apparently. Sounds good. No, as much as it'd be fun to poke at us Americans on this one, there's a lot of countries that could have handled this better. America absolutely could have handled this better too. There's a lot of states that could be handling it better. I'm very proud of the people that I work with. I really feel like I've been surrounded by the best parts of working for the government these last 2 weeks, because everyone has taken it very seriously. Everyone has been intently focused on doing everything we can to get people out of the office if they're not absolutely required in the office. Yeah, and that's definitely a part of it. So if a state or a country isn't testing for coronavirus, then of course they're not going to show up in a map of cases. How does one be so optimistic about the government? Start working in local government, and maybe you'll have a similar experience to what I've had. Meeting the people who serve the community here has really given me a very positive outlook. I can't say that for, every level of government. I haven't worked in the federal government. We're getting dangerously close to talking about politics. But what I can say is my local government, I love the people that I work with. They're incredible, and they really are doing everything that they can for the community here. Unsmithy, thanks for the follow, man. A lot of your opinions and thoughts mirror my own. It's like you're a version of me that didn't fuck up and become all bitter and cynical. Some days. I just haven't had time to be bitter and cynical lately, though. The Archcanon has announced that Lord Vivek has selected you as champion for the temple in the war against Dagoth-Ur in the 6th house. It's very confusing, but we have faith in Lord Vivek, and we will pray for your quest. How can I help you? Are you looking for someone in particular? Do you need services? Potions! My man! Oh, these are... Oh, exclusive. And then cheap.
Spit it out or hit the wall not long ago.
I didn't actually buy it. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
Say what you want and go away.
Ark, this is going to be your first and only warning on it. Way too close to discussing politics. I know it's hard to avoid right now, given that we're also discussing the virus. I really wanted to not talk about the virus anymore today. Yeah, no, let's not talk about how individuals are handling the virus. I am going to share with you a piece of advice that was shared to me when I was a child, and I was reminded of it by my mom whenever things have looked just really shitty around me. It was advice from Mr. Rogers. Look for the helpers. As much as some people might be causing harm, if you look for the helpers, you will find that there is a far, far greater volume of people working to help and working to improve the lives of others and working to save others. There's a lot of good in the world if you take a moment to look past the small amounts of bad. What keyboard do I have? I have a Red Dragon mechanical keyboard. I'm afraid I don't... Do I have a model number for it? The Kumara. I have a Red Dragon Kumara. It's nice. It's like a $20 mechanical keyboard. Pretty solid. Didn't think I would... I got it because I was unsure on mechanical keyboards. Like, I hear a lot that they're great, but I've always... Like, I grew up on a Model M, like a lot of guys my age. And I definitely always preferred a Model M over the membrane keyboards, but I was also stuck using a membrane keyboard for over a decade. And I kind of just forgot how tactile keyboard use can be. And then I got this cheap mechanical keyboard, and it's like, oh, okay, this is actually kind of nice. It's like the difference between driving with an automatic and driving with a stick. It adds a feel to it, a tactile sensation. You have a Model M as your daily driver? Ah, I'm jealous, Oust. Jealous. There's a company that's making them again, but I also don't want to spend the kind of money that they're asking for it. Interesting story. Model M's are not actually mechanical keyboards. They are spring... I forget the term for it. They use a spring instead of a switch and instead of a membrane to pop the key back up. It makes for a very kind of unique feeling keyboard. I'm not even a fan of keyboards. This is just stuff that I've kind of like learned through osmosis. Dude, I love a loud keyboard. My coworkers used to freaking hate it. I am a noisy typer on, hell, just a membrane keyboard. It's probably due to growing up with a Model M, because you really had to let those keys know who was boss. Can't type on membrane keyboards anymore, or those cheap Logitech ones that every IT department hands out these days. Dude, we have so many of those. So many. They're not Logitech, though. Like, I'm still fine typing on a cheap membrane keyboard just because I use them all day, every day. But it's so nice to come home to my mechanical. Hello? Are those doors somehow connected? Do you think he's gonna find his way up here? I want to believe they will find their way up here. Oh? Oh, it's a golden warrior. Or a golden saint. Sorry, ma'am. Glass frost sword. An accountant medical numbers all day long. See, yeah, that's another reason I can see having a Model M, but I can't see using a Model M for gaming because most of them can't take the number of key presses that I'd want to push through to them. A dead dreamer. Poor fella. There is nothing down there except a golden saint to murder. Hello? Hello? Ah! Fuck you! You scared me! You son of a bitch! Where did you even come from? God damn it! Oh god, there's a caster up there. Fuck. So scary. Hot damn. Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, keys don't have any weight, and this game needs a keyring. Like, if I could install one mod on this, it would probably be a keyring. You'd never noticed that problem? Try playing a fighting game on a Model M. You will very quickly realize that problem. I see these laptops without number pads and just wonder how anyone can even use them. So my current keyboard actually doesn't have a 10 key on it, which I can 10 key. I actually prefer it. But my mouse has a 10 key on the side of it. Because reasons. I have the keys to the castle. I don't know which one I'm looking for in here. It's either Sunder or Keening. Regardless. Gotta find it. Oh, this is where I came in from. That just goes back out. There's a ladder. Is that it? No way. Number pad on a mouse? Yep, number pad on a mouse. It's a super chunky mouse. You know why I like it? First-person shooters. Like, the old school first-person shooters, the boomer shooters, if you will, where you're carrying around like 6 to 9 guns at a time and they're all bound to different numbers. It's beautiful. There's Keening. Hit it once with Sunder, and then more than once with Keening. Okay, let's go get Sunder. We're actually really close to finishing this now. So on the one hand, yeah, it's a great Quake mouse because it just has all of those options directly bound to it. On the other hand, it's actually pretty heavy. From what I understand for a Quake mouse, personally, the weight doesn't bother me. I kind of like the weight because otherwise I'm fairly jerky, and the added weight gives me more control. Because I'm like 6'6", I have giant hands, and I'm not very good with like small movements. So the mouse being heavier than the standard like super competitive, expensive first-person shooter mouse totally works out for me. What is the best way up there? I have not played Doom Eternal yet. I think this is more expected to be like an MMO mouse because you've got your entire hotbar. Yeah, Doom Eternal looks really good. I am looking forward to eventually getting around to playing it. I am going to need more hammers before this adventure is done. Wait, is this it? Is this where Dagoth is? I think this is it. Screw you, buddy. No. No, you run yourself short on Magicka. I can wait here all day. I don't think he's gonna run out. Owie. Owie! How do I fit through doorways? I duck. It's actually not too bad here in the Midwest. I don't know if we just planned for it here. But yeah, like East Coast I do have a hard time with doors. Just taking a nap on the Red Mountain. It'll be fine. Hey, man. Don't do that. Come up here and fight me. Godeki! What's up, man? Dagoth Gorol. Doesn't have a key. Disappointing. That's weird. Oh, that's Dwemer. I was about to ask a really stupid question. Glad I stopped myself. Hello? Hello? Hey. Hey. That's another Dagoth. Dagoth Mindris. Are there any other Dagoths poking around in here? Of course there are. Ow! Fuck you and your magic. God! Oh yeah, they've been working on YouTube 3 on Torchlight 3 for a while. Trying not confident my hat was the only thing that got girls in those early days though. Dude, yeah, I hear you. Being above 6 feet is like having a cheat code. It's not fair. I feel bad for my my shorter brothers out there. Amulet of Heartrime. Damn, look at that. That's pretty nice. We're gonna take that. Has this guy just been holed up in here reading like the same 10 books over and over again for years? Just hanging out. Nothing else to do except for reading. There's really cool stuff in here to take, and I just don't feel like I need the money anymore. Were it not for the small folk we adapted to work the cute angle. But you know what? I have seen what those Sixth House members get up to when they don't have any books around. They start stacking furniture. So, you know what? Whatever keeps them from stacking furniture. Because that one bothers me. Get out of here. You lack the booty. You're 5'10", your wife is 5'4", she's a feisty demon. She'll flat out step up to people taller than her and threaten to rip their kneecaps off. See, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If you're like, you know, if you're one of the tallest, like me, and someone who's like 5' nothing starts popping off at you, it usually just feels more comical than anything else. Like, I know it's unfair and it's rude. I just have a really hard time taking somebody who's super short and angry seriously. It's just like, oh. With the exception of some friends that I had in Taekwondo when I was growing up. I near about got my head taken off almost constantly by people who are shorter than me. So, short martial artists. I am afraid of short martial artists. There seems to be some weird thing about being a short martial artist that turns you into Yoda. I am tall and kind of clunky, kind of derpy. Come over here. No, bitch, up here. Oh, see, then, yeah, now I'm afraid of her. And who are you? Bitch, I stabbed you twice. Get up. I thought we had a real moment going here. Glove of Sanguine Safekeeping. Fortify security skill 5 points. It's a glove, though. Is that going to replace one of my bracers? No, it didn't. Okay, so that's sweet. So that's just a constant effect then. Cool. What's a swit? That's twice today I've seen somebody call me swit. Anybody in chat Anybody in chat speak Dunmer? Hello? Hey. We gonna do this? Is that a knife? You brought a knife to a spear fight. What are you thinking? You should have just, like, laid down in a corner and hoped I didn't see you. How top tier is my gear? I'm feeling pretty good about it. I know that there's a better spear in the game, but it's not until the end of the Blood Moon content. So, you know, that'll be a while. Also, Pat, we should be playing BFRPG tomorrow night, so long as I don't get a surprise call from work. Yeah, I don't know how Hircine's spear is going to compare against my hot lizard shaft. I mean, I know he's Hircine, but have you seen my hot lizard shaft? I kind of want to open this, and I kind of don't want to go through the trouble of doing it, but whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it. Is my security skill high enough? Wow, even with Apprentice? Okay, well, let's pop up to Journeyman. And save ourselves some time. Yeah! Look at me. Not worth the trouble. Swit means nimwit. Got it. Yes. Yes, I did name it that. I shall hover over it for you. Lizard's hot shaft. Oh, it's short for slackwit. Got it. A very short area. There's still something over here that wants to kill me, and I don't know what it is. It's probably a cliff racer stuck on geometry. Might need the enchantment charges from the Lizard Shaft and Hircine's Spear for Gaynor. I am gonna do my damnedest to avoid Gaynor. I might just kill him on the first meeting of him to avoid any of that drama. In fact, you know what? No, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I don't care if I go to jail. Gaynor is going to die immediately. I don't want to deal with him. Fuck you. Fuck you. Come here. You come here. God damn it. I missed. My magic resistance is so low. I really need to just not get hit by them. Alright, how do I get inside this place? Okay, how do I get inside this place? There we go. There we go. There we go. Think he just teleports away if you try that? Ah, don't tell me that. I need to know that I can murder him. Hello? God damn it. Did you see how much damage he did? That was like a quarter of my health. And all he did was breathe on me. At least this time I'll have chat cheering me on. The problem with chat cheering me on is that y'all like to watch me suffer. Hi. Bizarre timing, sir. Yeah, I have zero magic resistance. It's bad. It's hilariously bad. Random piece of ebony. As much as I would like to take it, I need to leave my inventory open to better things. All right, Oust. Okay, you know what? I didn't have to play Morrowind tonight. No key, again. Hmm. 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 Man, my poor hot lizard shaft is really, it's really taking a lot of abuse today. I'm curious, how did they get some of these books? Like, you know that this was published well after they got locked in here. Is that just like what they wait for to grab off of people trying to explore these tombs? Like, oh, get that guy. Maybe he'll be holding books. God, I'm so bored. Trains cliff racers to steal the books. The Hall of Torque. Oh, fuck. Jump around. Jump around. Jump up, and get down. Okay. No, not that way. We're gonna go in there, but we gotta clear this hall first. See? How bad would things have been if I'd wandered into the... What the... Okay. Okay. Punk. What is this? A Daedric longsword, value 40,000. Jesus Christ. It also weighs 60 freaking pounds. Ah. Just that one Dagoth down there? Is that it? Ugh. My poor hot lizard shaft has finally started to get tired. I guess there's only so much that my hot lizard shaft can take. What's up, bitch? Oh. Oh, hey, it's Sunder. That has Fortify hand to hand. Time to head back to Solstheim. Hello? Ow. Ow! What the Hang on! I just got my ass kicked for like no good What? What? What the hell just happened? You know what? There's a real possibility I'll be finishing this tomorrow morning. I'm not going to finish it tonight. I'm too tired. I'm not going to be staying up much longer. I'm going to grab Sunder and then I'm probably going to go. Hey, man.